Take 5. Action. Yo, what up YouTube? It's your boy Esaveo, back at it again with another reaction video, and today I'm doing a special request from my boy Jeffrey and from Nineveh? I don't know how to say your name, dude, but I'm doing your video today, and that is Jinjer Teacher official music video. Now, I got exposed to Jinjer a couple videos ago doing Pisces, and that song was amazing. In fact, I'm surprised that I'd never heard of Jinjer before that. Super glad to my boy Johnny for recommending that video. It was amazing. I'm a super fan. I immediately went and bought tickets, did a bunch of research about the band. I know all their names now, so that's cool. And I just had a blast. So if you want to see that, definitely go check it out on the channel. In the meantime, today we are going to be getting into Teacher. I've heard that it's great based on everybody in the comment section. I'm super amped to get into it because I haven't listened to the song yet because I want to give you guys a super authentic reaction. So this will be my first time hearing the song, first time watching the video. I might cry a little bit. Let me fangirl in peace. So, unfair ladies and non-gentlemen, let's get into this thing. Before we even start the song, she has long hair now, so, you know, lit. When I was doing some research on the band, I saw some pictures of her with longer hair. I didn't know if those were, like, more recent pictures than the Pisces video, which I know came out a couple years ago, or if those are, like, older pictures. Either way, her with long hair, beautiful. Yo, that's lit. Okay, the only way I know how to describe that is basically she's rapping. Like, she's rhythmically talking over music, which I know a lot of metal fans hate rap, but oh well, I love rap. I love all kinds of music, actually, but that's cold. So, thanks to you guys, actually, in the comment section, I learned that, I was like calling it a growl because that's what I had heard it called, you know, just in school and around metal fans, whatever, but you guys clarified that that's actually fry screaming, which is like a different kind of technique. Regardless of what you call it, I think she's amazing, and it sounds really great. Supposedly requires like a lot of diaphragm and core strength. I just think it's still super impressive. I've probably listened to Pisces about 100 times at this point, and every single time I'm floored by her level of skill and technique when she's not only doing this, but she's also doing her cleans. Everybody who watched the Pisces video, you guys will know that I love when she goes back and forth between the two, between her cleans and the fry screaming. And I mean, come on now, like, great. I think what she said is something, slapping, and then she goes right back into her cleans, and it's just, bruh, this is like virtuoso level stuff right here. This is amazing. Oh, one other thing. Vlad, who is their drummer, is a beast. Like, straight beast. So, for those of you who don't play the drums, I'm going to give you a little lesson real quick. The way Vlad is playing the drums is not traditional. He's playing open hand, and that means one of two things. That means he was trained traditionally, and mastered the traditional, cross-hand drumming, and then switched to open hand drumming because he could, and then mastered that technique, or he wasn't trained traditionally and just learned how to open hand drum like that because most amateur drummers or people who don't drum at all really would assume that that's the easier way to drum. Fun fact, it's not, at least not in my experience, even though I prefer drumming like that. But that means if he did teach himself how to drum and he became that proficient without any type of traditional training, I think that's even more impressive. Either way, Vlad, kudos to you, dude. You're a beast. You will not go unnoticed. I don't care what anyone says. I worship at the altar of your drumming. So, in the Pisces video, she only has one sleeve on her right arm. And now in this video, she not only has a left sleeve, but she also has her neck tatted, which usually I'm not a huge fan of neck tattoos, really on either gender. I don't know, they're just not my preference. But, I mean, like, look at her. Like, I can't even complain. Bruh, I don't care. She's, ugh. I'd like to stop the video and just apologize to Eugene, their bassist, because, dude, in the Pisces video, I talked about you the least out of everybody, and it's not because you did anything wrong or because you're not amazing, because the bass line that you laid on that song is so sick. I was just, so caught up in everyone else, as bassists sometimes do. Kind of got left in the background, but dude, I want to say you are sick. Oh, 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 I got chills on that one. That was crazy. Oh, boys and girls, that is what we call a skin orgasm. Yeah. Or in the scientific community, they like to call it frisson. As you can tell, that's French. Either way, that felt real good. Ooh, I like the little overlay of the vocals. They doubled it up on that one. And I don't know if they pitched her vocal up on the back end or if they just had her sing it in a higher register, but either way, it sounded great. Her stage presence is so good. Like, if I didn't already have tickets to go see them live, I would go look for tickets to go see them live because she just commands that stage. It's such a magnificent way. Just her presence is huge. That was sick, dude. I like the song a lot. Oh! That was a great video. And a super great song. Man, that was a good song. Oh, I like to work out the metal a lot, and I'm definitely adding that to my workout playlist, cause yo, that was a great song. And of course, Tatiana looked great. I love long hair, and I love her with long hair. Actually, hold on one second. Bruh. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Like I said before, the band is super talented. Like every single one of them has such a refined talent for their particular instrument. Even Roman, like the tone of the guitar was so good. Oh man, so good. I'm a music major, and in our studio engineering classes, we learned a lot about sonic landscaping, and I'm really a huge fan of four-man bands, and part of the reason is because I feel like in the sonic landscape, each individual instrument has enough breathing room to really shine forth and be present in the mix, and I feel like their band really epitomizes that. I mean, of course, other great four-man bands like Zeppelin, Metallica, so on and so forth, they all have a similar feel, of course, as far as like, you know, each individual instrument having enough space to breathe. But man, like you really feel the impact of every single one of their musicians, and that's super dope because you don't always get that. Like, especially with like a lot of really big bands, sometimes certain instruments or certain musicians get lost in a blanket of sound, versus with this band, like if you took out any particular instrument from the mix, it would sound so different. They're all so key to the sound that they produce, and I'm just a huge fan of their sound. Like I think they're so good, and if I was a betting man, which I'm not because I don't like to play with money, but if I was, I would definitely say within the next couple years, Jinjer is going to be one of the biggest metal bands on the planet, because what are you going to say about the band that isn't? The band is so good. I personally like this song actually a little bit better than Pisces. I like where it slowed down and she came in with the cleans. As you saw, I got really big goosebumps on that part. I like the beginning part where she's like rapping. I like the end where it feels like the song is ending. I was freaking packing up over here and they just come back in and hit you with it. It's a really good song. The riff is so good. Of course, my dude Vlad was killing it. Yeah, super great song. So tell me what you think in the comment section below about the song itself, and if you prefer this song over Pisces. So far, this is my favorite Jinjer song that I've heard. Then again, probably don't have the depth of Jinjer songs that a lot of you guys do, but really great song. I was drooling half of the time over Tatiana, but it still sounded great. Yes, I was the drooling emoji. Alrighty guys, I'm going to be dropping some more Jinjer videos throughout the next couple weeks. And if you have any more recommendations for songs that you'd like me to react to, definitely make sure to leave it in the doodly-doo. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Take one. Take three. Action. Yo, what up, YouTube?